Hey guys, I got a new review for you today. This is actually going to be on a knife that was handed down to me by my father many years ago when I was a younger child, and I thought it was great. You know, I always looked up to this particular knife, and you know, I always wished one day it was mine, and one day it became mine. Unfortunately, it's been sitting in a drawer for a couple of years. And I haven't really seen it. It hasn't really seen the light of day for a couple of years, I should say. And I came across it the other day, and you know, it's a little worn, a little rusted, but just wanted to show you guys. Didn't really know too much about it, but once I started getting into knives and started talking to some people, I found that I had something pretty cool here. This is actually the original sheath my father used to carry it in, so I still have that. And without further ado, this is what it is. This is the Victorinox Mauser Edition, and right off the bat you can see that this particular knife is completely different from your typical Victorinox Swiss Army knives, in that the scales are very different. It also doesn't have the traditional toothpick and tweezer extras, and you know, it doesn't have the little key ring, you know, split ring on the side like some of the Swiss Army knives do. Right off the bat, let me show you these you know, these scales. As you can see, the word Mauser there, embossed on the scale, and very good traction on these. These are OD green scales. Hopefully you can see those. You know, on this side now, and just it's just your standard. It's the size of a standard you know, Swiss Army knife. I guess a larger Swiss Army knife. And just a little background on this. This knife was actually designed to be an intended companion for the Mauser rifle. So it's definitely a knife that that was designed to be rugged. And you know, just to see, you know, to throw in a rucksack or a backpack, and just to, you know, just to see outdoors. You know, it's not an everyday carry knife. This is something that you would carry into the woods as a backup knife to maybe a larger fixed blade knife. So let me get into some of the things. First things first. Since it's been sitting in the drawer, some of these blades are they're kind of stiff. A little rust on them, but you know, I'll definitely clean that up. So I'm going to be using this Wenger. This is kind of like a classic, like a Victorinox Classics size, but it's a Wenger, just to kind of pry some of these blades open. You know, so I don't really have fingernails to be able to do it. But I'll use this for size comparison. You know, so you can see the size difference. All right, this is more of a classic, and then that's the size of the Mauser. Alright, first things first, you got your corkscrew in the back, and it's a pretty big corkscrew, pretty generous length. And then on the other side you have an awl. Alright, multi-purpose awl. One thing to note with this particular knife is that all the blades, it's got 3 main blades, they all open towards the same side. You know, as opposed to, you know, other Swiss Army knives that generally have some blades that open one side and other blades that open to another side. These all open to the same side, so you know, just keep that in mind. First blade right here. This is just your standard large blade, like you would find in a lot of other Swiss Army knives. This is a 3 1/4 inch blade, and let me see if my camera will pick this up. It says on the blade, it's got marked Victorinox, Switzerland, stainless, and then you have Rostfrei, R-O-S-T-F-R-E-I. There you go. I don't really know what that means, but it's pretty much what's marked on the bottom of the blade there. But you know, again, just your standard large blade. The next blade is the one here in the middle. It's actually a large clip point blade. Alright, and it's got some markings on there, Mauser, and then what I'm thinking would be German on there. So if anybody knows what any of this means right here, you know, feel free to post or comment on that. But again, it's you got another large blade. Yeah, you know, a little bit of rust on there, but that can come off easily. And then the third blade right here, and pretty much the most interesting one, is it starts off as a screwdriver right here in the end. And then you got a bottle opener built into it. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got a little sleeve here, wraps around the blade. You can actually pry that off, and underneath you have a wood saw. And let me tell you, this is a pretty aggressive wood saw. It's got alternating teeth, so you got teeth on either side, so it'll work back and forth. So definitely this, you know, help you out if you need to cut some twigs or whatnot to, you know, to do some sort of setup, you know, to set up your shelter or food prep or anything like that, fire prep. You know, this will definitely help you out. And let me tell you, those are sharp, so it's really good that they included this little sleeve on there. So, you know, all in all, feels great in the hand. It's kind of different that they all open towards the same side, but I don't think you'd be using two blades at once with these. So, you know, definitely, I guess that definitely works. Great traction, like I said before. Oh, and you got this this lanyard hole, which is a pretty generous lanyard hole, and it's actually big enough to where you could fit paracord in there without gutting it, and it'll fit just fine through there. So that's always pretty cool. Well, that's the Mauser Swiss Army knife. Like I said, this is definitely it's got a lot of sentimental value. It used to belong to my father, and then he handed it down to me. So it's definitely something that I'll be keeping in the family. But I just wanted to show you guys. If you guys have any comments or any questions, I don't know too much about the knife, so I would definitely love to to hear them. All right, guys. Thanks.